Hello there everyone, today I will be taking a closer look at Vanitycheats.v2. I do need to notice that the cheat is currently in a sort of under development stage, or a beta stage as you may call it, and that most of the things are going to be updated in the near future. So that means that some parts of this review will come irrelevant by the time the cheat has been updated, but I will make sure to make an updated guide or an updater buyers beware video on a vanity cheat once it actually gets updated. But without further ado, let's jump right into the video. So let's jump straight into the visual section. The visuals are pretty nice. They're basically what every single cheat is, every single cheat uses. I'm used to them, I've used a lot of cheats, but there is one feature that did stand out to me, and that is that you can have multiple visible overlays. So for example, I am currently using the Trippy effect with the Embers effects. As you can see, Embers looks like this and Trippy looks like this, but I could actually just use them both together to make like more a my style type of a channel. Or for example, I could like enable goo for example and then put some other effect onto it. Or you can just use rim glows and then you can use embers on top of the rim glows to make it like feel more to your style. In my opinion, it's very fun, very good that they added it, and for the rest everything does work. You have your health bar, your boxes, just everything that is expected of a legit cheat, and visual options. And then let's jump straight into the skin section. The skin section does work rather nicely. For example, if I would want an AK and I would want, for example, a fuel injector skin, I would just tap the apply button and it gets instantly updated. So that's pretty nice as well. You can have your sticker changer right here, so you just click on a sticker that you want and then you just click on apply skin, and the sticker will change according to what you picked. For the rest, I do need to note that it is not an inventory changer and only a skin changer, so your skins will not come up right here in your inventory, which would be cool if they added that in the near future. About the menu itself, compared to V1, the menu looks really clean. I really personally do like how the menu looks, and that you can change basically everything about it. So if I want to have another color, so for example I want to have like a red themed color background, I could just make it something like this or something like this, and now we have like more standard red menu that looks more appealing to the eyes. You have your menu gradient, so it's just a bit lighter up the bottom and a bit darker on the top, and then you also have your menu dim, which just makes your game kinda, I don't really like this feature because it's just a really like grayish dim that I personally don't really like. There is one thing that I also don't really like, and that is this weird glitchy effect around like my menu or my minimap, that it like kind of moves, and that's like this 3D glitchy effect. I don't really like that, and I don't think that there is a feature to disable this, but if there is, then to tell me somewhere in the comments below, because I am not sure. Then, let's just jump straight into the MISC section. You have basically everything that you need in here. There isn't really a lot of originality going on, but everything works as expected. You have your bunny hop and your auto strafing, that does work as expected. If you right click on the bunny hop, you have a hit chance to hit your bunny hop. So for example, if I only want to hit like 50% of my bunny hops, I'm gonna hit like 1 or 2 and then it's gonna fail. So yeah, works as expected, works as you would want it. For the rest, there isn't an extra tab yet. It's probably gonna become like something like a second type of this if they ever add some more features to the cheat. But for the rest, it's very standard, but very nice to have. Then up to the legit bot. I would want to say a lot of positive things about the legit bot, but it is kind of broken due to the fact that V2 is still in an early beta phase, but it is at least released. I should say that the backtracking and the trigger bot do work nice, and the standalone recoil control also work rather nicely and perfect. As you can see, it recoil controls, but there is a small little bug with the recoil control, and that is that if you, for example, you spray and you want to tap someone else, it will take the position of your crosshair instead of taking the position of where you want to actually spray. So you can just, if you tap multiple times, your aim will go through the ground, and that's not really what you want. For the rest, the legit bot itself, I really do want to talk nicely about the legit bot, but at the moment they are recoding it, so that is a positive thing, but it's not really that good. You can see it does work, my aimbot does like snap onto their heads, for example, but if I would have recoil control on, instead of recoil controlling, my crosshair will go to their head instead of my bullets. So problem with that is that if you tap, then it works. But if you would spray, then it would try to kill them because your crosshair is on them, but your bullets are going out of nowhere. So it does work better for, like, for example, pistols. I just made like a small pistol config, but as you can see, it also just doesn't check for recoil control. But if I just normally tap, then I would not really miss, except I'm missing because spread is a thing. But yeah. Also, I don't like that your console gets spammed with this weird pitch and yaw thingy. I personally have never enabled something like that, so it might just be a thing that you can't disable, but I do wish you could. For the rest, legit bot works fine. If it gets updated, it would work fantastically, and then only then I would think that Vanity is actually worth getting at the moment. Although you can also just use Vanity V1. Because that's still an option. It's more stable, the legit bot works a bit more nicely, the recoil control also works a bit better, but for the rest you don't really miss out on a lot of features except for the menu. And that is about it for Vanitycheats. I would also like to check out the Ragebot, the Anti-Aim, and the Lua section, but these are currently not released yet, and there is no time on when they are going to be released. But if they get released, I will make a new video on them, and I will make an entire new video on Vanity itself to see how the cheat is compared to this than to them. But do I think that Vanitycheats is actually worth getting at the moment? Well, if the legit bot just gets updated and the recoil control gets fixed, then yes, this would be a great cheat to use when trying to legit cheat or closet cheat. And I would personally think it's worth it because it's only 10 euros at the moment. I don't really think that the aimbot is that good, but you could always just opt to use V1 as I mentioned before. And that is going to be it for today. I hope you guys do enjoy the cheat, and if you want to make an application or learn more about the cheat, please make sure to check out their website down below. And if you did enjoy this video, you could always leave a like on the video and subscribe to my channel. And this was Lars, and I will see you guys later. Bye!